Sorry for the inconvenience in the previous video. So I'm continuing it in the lecture 2 of the 2D figures, 2D MATLAB figures. So again it is CLC, clear all. Then let us take x is equal to 0 is to 5 is to 25, and let's take y is equal to any arbitrary function. Let us take it as the same one what we have taken previously, x square plus I think 3 into x plus 2. So this is, let's keep this as defining function. To the plots. Now again the same thing, plot x comma y, evaluate selection. So okay, I got the function right now. View, property editor, yeah, so view, plot browser. Again similarly we have to adjust this. Now let us suppose the same thing we have to do. Initially what we used to do, we have to convert this into, the background needs to be converted from gray to white, so for better visibility, and then we will on the grids if required, or else you can remove it. So for this plot, whatever I am plotting, it is not required. I'll say why. Here x is actually fruits. Let us suppose it is fruits. So we have different fruits, and on the y-axis quantity available quantity. Okay, I'll write it in available quantity in kgs. Let us suppose you are a shopkeeper, and you have plotted this graph, and you want to know how much like what are the things, how much kgs of what kind of fruit you have already with you. Okay, so then font size can be changed from 10 to let us take 16. So when we take it, we have to slightly adjust it. Remember this adjustments are very important. Okay, now then you click on this. Now instead of line you put it bar. And also you can convert this bar's width slightly. I'll decrease it because I wanted to, yeah, now it is perfect. Now let us suppose I have okay, this also I want to convert because I have till 25 only, right? But you can see the x-axis is till 30, so you can convert till 25. Okay, the problem is that I understood now. So because the width of this is more, that's why only till 30 it is plotting. So for that what we can do, we can slightly much more we can decrease to go to 0.2 or even 0.1. let us suppose, yeah, and slightly will increase till 26. Yeah, now it is fine. Now you can see, right, here also instead of -5 we need to put it till from -1. Okay, yeah, now it is fine. Now instead of fruits means what, it should be the name of the fruits, but we are seeing 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, so that cannot be a fruit, right? So how to change that is, you can go to the ticks. Now in the x-axis we want to change. In x-axis there is something called locations and something called labels. So in the place of locations it is the actual value. In the place of labels you can actually change. So you can't change anything on locations, but you can change on the labels. So in labels, let us suppose apples we have written, sorry, I have written only apples, bananas, and then let us say papayas, grapes, oranges, and then is there any other fruit? Let us take kiwis. So these are the fruits we want. Now I have applied it and I have got it. See, I can replace that. So in this lecture I want to actually teach you how to change the labels in the x-axis and y-axis according to the user. So I have changed it right now. So apples are 0 obviously, bananas are between 0 to 100 in kgs, papayas are in between 100 to 200. So in this way we can clearly understand this label, right? So this is one of the example where we can change this. So in technical writing also, that is in the research, in the technical research also, we sometimes what we have to do is we need to see, let us take I want to calculate efficiency of various designs. So efficiency in percentage. So you want to compare it with different things, right? So instead of that, so designs, let us say designs, then I'll go to ticks. So first I will write, this is the literature. Okay, I'll write it as like this: design 1, design 2, and design 3, and design 4, design 5, and finally let us take design. I will write it as not design, proposed. Okay, so this is the proposed design, and it is design 1 to design 5, which is the literature design. So in this way we can also define it. So obviously efficiency cannot be greater than 100. So instead of that, what I will do is I will convert it into power in watts. Okay. So in this way also we can give a comparison table, like comparison table with the various designs. So this is literary design 1, literature design 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is the proposed design which is having a highest amount of power. In this way we can have a comparison of power, efficiency, voltage, current. So all the things you can give by actually naming the designs in the MATLAB. So this is also a wonderful way of giving a comparison with various other available designs in the literature. So once we understand this, we will move on to the next one, where we want to plot multiple plots. So for that, generally people use subplot and various commands. You should not do that generally. So I will use another function. Let us say this is y1, then I'll plot a y2. Let us take this as a linear function, 3 into x plus 2. We'll take from minus 10 to 10, the same thing what we have taken previously. Okay, and I will take here figure, then plot x comma y1, then okay, figure, plot x comma y2. Okay, not only that, we'll also create analytic measured one also. So y1 m, I'm only writing m, which resembles that is measured one. So y1 plus, so we'll create a rand function of size y1. So plus I'll also add, I'll increase much more error, so ones of size of, you can ignore if you don't understand what I'm writing here. You just assume that this is a data of measured one, this is the data of analytical one. So in this way, see, generally technically, if you in a if you perform anything, any research, you will have analytical, simulated and experimental results, obviously. So I'm assuming this one as the analytical results and this one as the measured results. Now previously, whatever I have plotted with the measured one, if you see, the deviation between the analytical and measured is very less. So to increase the deviation, I am also adding ones. So similarly for y2, I'll just completely copy this to save the time. And in place of y1, I'll put y2. So no need to actually change here y1 to y2 because the size is same, but however I just wanted to change for the, to remove the confusion. So now here, hold on, I'll copy this, paste it, M, and hold on, paste it, y2m. That's it. It is done. Now if I plot these two, there will be two figures. Okay, I have to run it completely. Unrecognized function or variable y1. Okay, now it will run. Sorry. There should be small y. See, these are very important. This is case insensitive. Sorry, case sensitive. Yeah. Now I have two functions, you can see. Now you can see the deviation is visible. In the previous case, in the previous lecture, when we plotted measured and analytical, the deviation is not visible. That's why I have added that once, to have better deviation from analytical and measured one. So I'm going to property editor. Similarly this also. Now this is the problem. So okay, I'll continue in the next lecture.